So today, we're going to talk about a new kind of AI. But this isn't the kind that writes poems or generates wild images. Nope, this is an AI designed for something much more personal, to be a supportive companion for people who see and process the world just a little bit differently. Let me ask you something. Have you ever asked for directions and gotten a complete fire hose of information that just left your head spinning? It's a feeling we've all had, right? But for some people, that sense of being overwhelmed isn't just an occasional thing. It's a constant, daily challenge. You hear a sequence like this, and for a lot of us, it creates some serious cognitive overload. It's a really common hurdle for people with dyslexia or other neurodivergent conditions. Your brain is working so hard just to hang on to that very first step, let alone the next four. And this exact problem? Well, that's what a new AI companion was built to solve. Okay, so let's meet Terry. And I want to be clear, this is not just another app on your phone. It's been designed from the ground up to be a true digital companion, a helper that thinks with you, not just for you. The tech that makes Terry tick is called Agentive AI. Now, unlike your typical digital assistant that just sits there waiting for you to tell it what to do, an Agentive AI actually anticipates your needs. Think of it like a really helpful friend who sees you're struggling with something and offers a hand before you even have to ask. It's the difference between you having to say, remind me about my appointment, and the AI saying, hey, your appointment is in an hour and traffic's looking pretty bad. Want me to map out the best route for you? So what does that actually look like in real life? Well, Terry can help you manage your day by not just listing your appointments, but actually helping you visualize how your day is going to flow. It can make something like paying a bill feel way less intimidating by breaking it down into simple, easy-to-follow steps. But maybe the best example of this in action is how it handles something so many of us struggle with: directions. So how does Terry actually do all this? Let's dive in and see these innovations in action. Right here, you can see the fundamental difference. Your traditional GPS just dumps the entire route on you all at once. Terry gets that this can be super overwhelming, so instead, it gives you just one single clear instruction at a time. This completely removes the stress of trying to remember what comes next. And the process itself is just brilliant in its simplicity. You can tell Terry the directions, or it can even listen in as someone else gives them to you. It stores the whole sequence in its memory, but it only feeds you the very next step you need to take. Once you've done that, boom, it gives you the next one. It's like turning a mountain of information into a series of small, manageable hills. And check this out. Here's a cool little feature that shows you just how much thought went into the user experience. Terry has this hidden, super secret fun page. It's basically a space where you can get to things like food delivery or maybe some educational videos, but without cluttering up the main interface. It's designed to keep you from getting distracted when you're trying to focus on something important. And this isn't just a tool for adults. It comes with an optional junior mode, which means Terry is built to support literally anyone. From a kid learning how to navigate their own neighborhood to a college student trying to juggle a crazy class schedule. It's all about providing that structured support, no matter where you are in life. Now, an innovation this personal, this thoughtful, it doesn't just come out of some corporate brainstorming session. There's a really powerful why behind all of this, and it's a very human story. Terry was created by a guy named Paul Milana, an innovator who is himself severely dyslexic. So he hasn't just studied the problem from afar, he has lived it every single day. This entire project is really the culmination of his own life experiences, using technology to solve the very challenges he's faced his entire life. And his personal test for whether the tool is successful is wrapped up perfectly in this quote: "If Terry works for me, it will work for anyone." I mean, what a powerful statement. It just speaks volumes about the authenticity of this whole project. So where does a technology like this go from here? Terry is really pioneering a whole new category of assistive tech, and the vision for the future is, well, it's pretty ambitious. The roadmap includes some amazing stuff, like compatibility with wearable augmented reality, which would make the assistance even more seamless. The system is also being designed to actually learn from its user, adapting over time to their specific habits and needs. And just picture this for a second. Instead of having to look down at your phone, you just see a subtle, gentle flash in the left lens of your glasses, quietly letting you know your turn is coming up. No sound, no distraction, just a simple, intuitive cue that's integrated right into your field of vision. That's the future they're building.
So, to bring it all together, Terry is an AI companion built to help manage daily life by basically offloading the stress of memory and sequencing. It uses intelligent, step by step guidance to turn what feels like an overwhelming task into a series of simple, totally manageable actions.
And that really leaves us with a final thought to chew on. We so often think about AI in terms of raw power and intelligence. But what if its most profound purpose isn't about creating something smarter than us, but about creating tools that empower every single one of us to be more confident and more independent in our own lives?